Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Lay and today we're going to be touring my Peaceful Meadow 2.0. So this is my 2.0 version. I did tear down almost everything that I had in my previous build, but if you want to see that, you can click on the link to go over to that tour. Looking at the meadow from above, this area is sort of a farm area. I have a neighborhood with Minnie, Goofy, and Mickey over here. This is Prince Eric's castle and courtyard. I have the fairy godmother's house right here. And then moving over here, this is the only area that I did not change at all. I have Merlin's house right here and the little meadow that leads up to the pillar. We'll start at the staircase leading into the peaceful meadow. I have a large pathway that leads from that staircase to the staircase that leads into Dazzle Beach. And coming off of this pathway, I have trellises and arches that will lead you from the main road into the other sections of the peaceful meadow. This archway will lead you into the neighborhood. So this is where Mickey, Goofy, and Minnie live as neighbors. In this part, as well as in most of the peaceful meadow, I was going for more of a rustic or cottagecore vibe. As you come this way, there's a well and a bicycle. Goofy has a little bench that he can sit on next to his house. He can look out over the Glade of Trust, which honestly is not much to look at the moment. Minnie's house has lots of pink and flowers and a little table and a chair for her to sit at and read. These rocks will lead you out to this side of the peaceful meadow, which is very natural. And actually, we're gonna come back to this in just a minute. But for now, I wanna go back through this way and show you the other side. This archway is a little bit more fancy and upscale, I guess. This is Prince Eric's courtyard. I do have Prince Eric's house placed up on the peaceful meadow now. I think it looks really cool from Dazzle Beach. I like the way that it looks like Prince Eric's castles is up on the cliff side of the beach, just like it does in the Little Mermaid films. Over here, he has some decor items, his ship model, a fancy flower, things like that. Coming back out here, we'll take this pathway now. This leads you directly to the well, and it also takes you over to this grassy area, which is a fishing access point, and I have a chair here so anybody could just sit here by the water and fish if they wanted to. If you come through the trellis on this side, it leads you to a lovely fall picnic spot. This is probably one of my favorite items in the game. I think it is so cute. There's also access to the farm area from here, but I'm gonna come around and show it from the other direction. These two trellises on either side of me will both lead you to farming areas. I was really happy with my decision to add a farm to the peaceful meadow because it really is a good solution for all of the different fruit trees and fruit bushes that I had no clue what I was gonna do with. So we have the leaf strewn path going straight through here to the other side, and then some smaller paths leading off of it. On this side, we have the lemon trees and a pumpkin patch, and this is where it leads into the picnic area. And then there's an outhouse and some other items back here. Over here are some onions, an apple tree, the scarecrow, and as you move out this way, there are more fruit trees and fruit bushes, and it leads you directly out to this area. As I mentioned earlier, this area is the one area that I did not change at all from my original peaceful meadow because I still love it so much. There's a very foresty, magical walkway leading up to Merlin's, and then a very open, grassy area that leads up to the pillar. Again, I just think this looks so magical. Something about this really just tickles my brain in the best possible way. I love this area. I think it really just feels like something directly out of a movie, especially like a Disney movie. I don't know what it is. It's just my favorite ever. Some barrels and a seating area right here. This leads up into the plaza. And we'll walk back through here to get to the other side of the farm. So a very similar situation over here. We've got some corn, the coffee bushes, and it does lead you directly over to the well. Blueberry bushes right here, some hay bales, carrots, and here is the little farmer's market area. I am so impatient to get the vegetable stand item. I keep hoping and manifesting every single chest that I open that I'm gonna get that item. It is my most coveted items. So as soon as I get that, this area is going to be filled with those. But for now, I do really like the way this little mini farmer's market turned out with Kristoff's stall, a coffee cart, some tables, and of course Goofy's stall. As we move over here towards the entrance to Dazzle Beach, if you come directly off to the side is the little walkway that leads up to Fairy Godmother's house. This is an area that I really like. I love the combination of the flowers with the pumpkins. I think it kind of creates this aesthetic that fits her so well. I kind of base the entire theme and inspiration of this area around this item that you get from her friendship quests. It's that combination of the really feminine floral aesthetic with the pumpkin. I think it looks so cute. I think that's a very unique aesthetic, and that's why I decided to move her into the Peaceful Meadow instead of keeping her in the Forgotten Lands. The Forgotten Lands to me is very dark, very creepy, and to me when I think of Fairy Godmother, I think of her more as this kind of like bright, feminine energy, probably someone who loves to garden and who loves to take care of flowers. So the Peaceful Meadow really just seemed like a perfect fit for her in my mind. And that's it, y'all. That is my Peaceful Meadow 2.0. Again, I was going for rustic, cottagecore, natural, of course, lots of trees, lots of greenery. I wanted it to be very like shady and overcast, and I love the way that having these trees going over the main pathway kind of creates almost this arch that goes all the way down toward Dazzle Beach. Thank you so much for watching this tour of my Peaceful Meadow 2.0. My next area that I'm working on is the Frosted Heights. I'm planning on doing some speed builds, maybe not for the entire thing because I do a lot of my decorating on stream, so I don't do a lot of dedicated speed builds unless I'm planning on doing the entire thing outside of stream. But either way, that's what's coming up next. I appreciate all of your support, and don't forget to like and subscribe and check me out on Twitch if you want to see more content from me. Bye!